Justina, how come you're back already? Did you submit the assignment the lecturer demanded? Today's the deadline. What deadline? Aren't you aware that I don't do deadlines, especially with lecturers like him? I'll do the work at my own pace, and submit it whenever I decide. Really? Aren't there consequences for such actions? How are you able to stay in control of these big men? And why don't they do anything to you? Girl, you were so naive. Did you say consequence? That doesn't exist in my vocabulary. This doesn't work for all our lecturers though. But you see those ones that have no self-control or discipline, they're my puppets. They might think they're using me, but in the real world, I am in control, and I use them to achieve whatever I want. I have evidences that can destroy their reputation and cause them to lose their job if they threatened me. And you see the married ones who have refused to stay faithful in their marriage, instead they chase after a young lady like me to keep themselves entertained. They were not aware of the kind of problems they were causing their loved ones. Well, it's not my business. All I want is to have a seamless journey through this school and graduate with my mates. I'm not ready to struggle with everybody else. You're really living the dream. Anyways, since I'm not as bold as you, I'll respect myself and do whatever we're told to do. That is your own cup of tea. I've told you to join me in this business but you've refused. It's not a big deal as you think. When you have 1 or 2 experiences, you'll understand. No, I'm too religious for that. I can't trade my body for marks or riches. In that case, you must have saved up to move to your own apartment, right? When are you leaving my house? Not yet. I'm still working towards completing the savings. I still need some time. From the look of things, you'll end up falling into this business like me. I struggled so much like you're doing right now. But when I got fed up, I decided to give it a try and I realized it wasn't so bad. When you get tired of struggling, I'll be willing to help you. But remember that you do not have all the time in the world to gather your savings. You'll continue to have needs every day. So, the earlier you made up your mind, the better for you. How long will this my little business sustain me? My revenue is never enough to cover my expenses. Almost always, I spend from my capital. At this rate, it'll fold up soon. And I still have to pay for some textbooks. I cannot ask Justina, because she'll start advising me again. I think I should visit my brother later this week. I hope he's able to help me.
Richard, did anyone inform you that I wanted to see you?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here.
Good. So, have you started preparing the company's accounts?
Yes, sir. I was working on it just before I came here.
Perfect timing. When you get back to your office, I'd like you to make some changes in the figures. You will not report the last $2,000 that was spent on my office upgrade. You're good at your job, so I expect you to find your way around the figures. Do it in a way that nobody will ever find out.
Sir, what you're demanding from me is impossible. I cannot do it.
What did you say? You mean, you want to disrespect me? I am your boss in this office, and you take orders from me. Isn't that why I'm paying you?
No, sir. It's true that you are my boss in this office, but I'm paid to do my job correctly. And that includes always submitting right financial reports.
As your boss, I order you to make that adjustment if you still value your job in this company. If you do not do it, then consider yourself fired.
No matter what happens, I can never do it. I am a Christian accountant, and that identity as a believer comes first before anything else. I will not manipulate figures to soothe your needs, when I'm fully aware that it's false.
You will not dare me. I'm sure you understand what you're getting yourself into by disobeying me. I am in charge here, and you'll have yourself to blame when you face the consequences. Who do you think you are?
A Christian. I'd rather face the consequence than compromise on my faith.
Richard, submit the report to me when you're done with it. Until then, I'll know what to do with you. Leave my office.
Even if it's just $1, I will not input the wrong figures. I will maintain my purity and live an upright life, even in a corrupt environment.
Emily, you're welcome. It's been a while since you came around, and we've missed you. That's true. I've been quite busy with school and my little business. You look good for a person that claims to be stressed out, but I understand that school can be demanding and challenging. How have you been? I've been struggling with a lot of things, especially my finances. My business is not generating enough to take care of my needs, and that's part of the reason I'm here. I was hoping to meet your husband at home. I need some money to get myself an apartment. You mean your brother? He should be home before the next 1 hour. Maybe when he gets here, you'll tell him the reason you came. I'm sure that if he has enough, he'll give you some for the apartment. While I wait for him to come home, I'll go in and rest. Welcome home. How was work today?
We're in trouble. Any moment from now, I'll be fired. We may go hungry for a while I look around for another job.
What? How come?
Today at the office, my boss asked me to alter some figures in the company's account, but I refused to do it. He promised me that he'd terminate my appointment if I do not obey him.
So why don't you listen to him? He's your boss.
Babe, are you for real? Even if no one else in this world knows me, you should. You know what I stand for whenever it comes to anything involving my salvation and belief. God comes first always.
But I do not see anything wrong in obeying your boss.
Everything is wrong with it. He's asking me to tell a lie in my report to cover him up. This is one of those little foxes we were warned about in the Bible. Solomon 2:15 says, "Catch for us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vineyards, for our vineyards are in blossom." Seemingly little and insignificant sins and habits like this one is what the Bible calls little foxes. We must be careful of it.
That is true. Just a little compromise can ruin our relationship with God. A little mistake can cost us years of hard work and dedication to the work of God. Even if you lose this job, God will bring another. You have made the right choice. Well done, my husband.
Thank you.
What are those two talking about? What is so bad in changing a few figures? They must be joking. I know my brother will not listen to me if I try to get him to change his mind, but I'll talk to his wife later about this before leaving. What nonsense! Emily, I'm truly sorry that we're unable to help you this time. My husband is currently facing some challenges at work and so will be unable to give you any financial assistance right now. But I promise to reach out to you as quickly as possible when things get better. Auntie, sorry to intrude, but I overheard your discussion with your husband earlier, and I'm aware of what you were referring to as challenges at work. If you asked me, he's creating the problem for himself. Why risk losing his job when he can simply change the figures and make his boss happy? If you let him go ahead with this madness, you and your family will suffer. I'm sure that even God himself will understand that he had to tell a little lie to keep his job and feed his family. No, Emily, you're wrong. In my home, we do not permit that. This family is sold out to God, and whatever the cost, we will serve him with our whole lives. We will rather lose the job than compromise a little. It's obvious that I'm wasting my time here, since I cannot get any money from you now. I should go. But I still think that sometimes, a little compromise is acceptable. No, it's not.
Boss, it's so good to see you once again. Same here. So, do you have anyone for the role now? Yes, sir. I cannot believe that I've had someone as resilient as Richard on my team, and they didn't realize it. I tried him, and he's proven to be trustworthy. We can completely trust him with the company. All right. I trust your judgment. Next week, he'll be installed as the new managing director. He'll as well get all the benefits that comes with the office. Okay, sir.
Emily, How long do you think you can hide your financial situation from me? I heard from a reliable source that you've not purchased the textbooks yet, and the deadline is almost here. I'm working on it, I promise. It's just that it's difficult given the rate of inflation in the country. All my business is able to do for me now is feed me, barely. You owe me no explanation at all, just that I feel for you. Why are you scared of considering my advice? Take a good look at me. Do I look like someone that'll ever lack money in my life? No. That is because I work smart. I offer myself to these rich men and they do whatever they want with me for a few minutes, and I get paid handsomely. Even if you do not want to live like this, just do it once, and use the money to solve your problems. I know someone that'll be willing to pay you 10 times the usual, because he likes first-timers. And he's really interested in you. How's he interested in me when we've never met? I sent him your picture, and he really liked it. I know that it's only a matter of time before you agreed, so I started preparing my help. All you have to do is say the word, and I'll set up a meeting between you two. This man is extremely rich. You could take advantage of the opportunity and ask for any amount you want and he'll give it. So, what if I ask for $100,000? That's nothing for him. He will give that, and a little more. That is why I'm advising you maximize the opportunity. I'll think about it. I've been stuck in this problem for long, and it's not looking like there is any way out. What do I stand to lose if I do it once? I'll ask God for mercy, and He'll forgive me. I need to come out of this cycle of poverty as soon as possible.
You look more beautiful in person, Emily. I hope this is not the kind of attitude you'll bring. If you want me to pay you well, then you have to do what I want.
I really do not want to be here. This is my first time, and I'm only doing this for the money.
It's not my business. Just do what I want. If I'm satisfied, then I'll pay you real good. What is your name again? Look, I do not care about this pretentious attitude of yours. You are no different from the rest of the girls. If you truly have any dignity, you wouldn't be here. Besides, nobody forced you to come to me. You have my card, right? I'm quite sure you've received the money. Take my card and your belongings, and leave immediately. I do not have the time for pretenders like you.
What have I done to myself? I regret this. Lord, please forgive me. I promise I will never do this again. I fell this once, but I know it's just a little compromise. By your help, I'll never go back to my sin again. Auntie, you said it was really important I visited. Is everything all right?
Yes, Emily.
In fact, everything is perfect. You remember that I promised to give you the money for an apartment whenever it's available? I have it ready now. How come? Has my brother gotten another job already?
No, he didn't lose his previous job. Instead, he got promoted. What his boss told him to do then was a test, which he passed. As a result, he was promoted to managing director. I should have called you earlier, but I wanted to have the money ready before inviting you over.
A test? That's amazing. It's good that you all are resilient Christians, unlike some of us who think it's okay to compromise sometimes.
It's more important to know that the devil is always moving about seeking whom to devour. That should make every believer alert and resistant to the devil. He can take advantage of a little compromise to create bigger problems for the believer. And why are you referring to yourself as a backslider? Hebrews 10:39 says, "But we are not of those who shrink back and are destroyed, but of those who have faith and preserve their souls." That's who we are, no matter the storm.
Auntie, I think I should leave. I've been feeling sick for some days now. Thanks for the money, even though I got myself an apartment already.
You did?
That's good. Which means your business picked up? Concerning your health, let me take you to the doctor. No, don't bother. I don't think it's a big deal. I'll be fine. Goodbye. Doctor, I've been feeling this way for almost 1 week now. I've taken some medication, but the symptoms are not going away. I wanted to ignore, but the symptoms keep getting stronger.
It's okay. We'll run these few tests to know what we're dealing with, but I assure you, you'll be fine.
Doctor, why did you include pregnancy test? You attend the same church as I, and you know that I'm not married. Are you trying to suggest that I'm promiscuous?
This is nothing personal. It's just protocol, to rule out different options. You have nothing to worry about. But if there's a chance it could be pregnancy, you can tell me.
I am not a pretender. I'm clean. Don't ever talk to me about pregnancy again.
Sorry, I'm just doing my job. We'll run every test relevant to your symptoms, and I'll get back to you. Emily, how are you today? The reason I asked to see you is concerning your test result.
Okay, doctor. Is there a problem?
I want you to tell me the truth. The pregnancy test came out positive.
What? Are you sure it's my result?
Very sure. But that's not all. Considering your symptoms, we carried out further investigations, and it was discovered that you have different STDs, including HIV, syphilis, and herpes. The procedures were repeated, and the result was the same. I've been worried since this outcome, because I don't expect such from you. How did this happen?
I shouldn't have done that. I was in dire need of money. My then roommate introduced me to one very wealthy man called Mr. Nestor, who sleeps with ladies and offers them financial assistance afterwards. I slept with him once in order to get the money and come out of poverty. I only did it once, but I regretted it immediately. How come all these are arising from one stupid act?
That's the problem associated with a little compromise. One little mistake can lead to severe, irrecoverable, and irreversible damages. The devil is so tricky and subtle. When he presents his gifts, they look appealing on the surface, but beneath is a death trap. That's why the Bible talks about little foxes that spoil the vine. One stupid act, like you said. Multiple consequences. Now you have a child or children on the way, alongside incurable diseases which can kill, if not properly managed.
Doctor, what can I do? I cannot have this baby. The whole world will judge me, and my family will be so disappointed in me.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to change the consequences. You cannot terminate this pregnancy, because that is a crime and another sin. You shouldn't make yourself a murderer. As for the STDs, you can only manage them, and hope that it doesn't deteriorate.
What have I done to myself? It was only a one-time act. I regret it. Now I have to live with the consequences my whole life. God have mercy on me. Galatians 5:9, a little leaven, a slight inclination to error, or a few false teachers, leavens the whole batch. It perverts the concept of faith and misleads the church. A little compromise you permit today can destroy all you've worked your whole life to achieve. When you commit sin, God will forgive you if you repent and ask for mercy, but sometimes, the consequences are irreversible. That is why you must stay on your guard at all times. Give no room to sin. Where is that wicked lady? I must confront her today, and teach her a lesson she'll never forget. Justina, why are you so wicked? Why are you this evil? You've destroyed my life. Stop it. What's the cause of these allegations? You knew that that man had diseases, yet you introduced me to him. How's that my fault? You wanted the money, I helped you get it. You should be grateful to me. You are wicked. Why didn't you tell me about his diseases? Stop it. Are you a child? You're not. You knew what you were getting yourself into. If you had self-control and discipline, you wouldn't have taken any of my advice. But because your heart is full of lust, that's why you fell for it. Don't blame me. It's your fault. Auntie, it's true. It's all my fault. I cannot blame someone else for my mistake. God has forgiven you, therefore, you must forgive yourself. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification to be informed whenever we upload a new video. Also like, share, and comment on this video. Thanks for watching. We're grateful for your constant support. See you in the next one. God bless you.